Hey guys, welcome back to the August Diaries. Today I'm going to take you through a step-by-step tutorial on how to get these brows. I don't have super bushy brows, but I do love a full bushy look without looking too Instagram-y. So I have a few tips that I've picked up along the way after reading many beauty magazines and chatting with makeup artists. So keep watching and I'll show you guys how to get these. I usually just do my brows myself. They're not so bushy that I need a professional to shape them, unfortunately. So I'll just kind of like clean up any hairs, which I actually need to do. Probably should have done that before this video. Oh well. My two favorite brow pencils are Anastasia Brow Wiz in Taupe and Charlotte Tilbury Brow Lift in Grace K. Anastasia one is finer, so it's really good for kind of mimicking hairs. And then the Charlotte Tilbury one is a little bit thicker. Whoops. Looks like that. Anastasia also has one that's similar to the Charlotte Tilbury one. I just happen to have this one. Okay, so my tips for getting fuller looking brows. The first one is to actually bring your brow just a little bit further in. So I'll just do a few hairs here so that it looks like they're a little bit further in towards my nose. And you can see already that that looks so much fuller. Honestly, I have good and bad brow days. Is that stupid? It's kind of like hair days. Okay, and then I just draw along my natural brow line just slightly fuller. On the top, so it looks like that. Similar on the bottom. Fill that in. This is your best friend, by the way. Just brush through. Now you can see that I'm a little bit sparse here, and I like them, I like my brows to look a bit more straight across as opposed to like super arched. So I will usually fill this in a little bit, but you have to be careful because it can look super drawn in. That's pretty good. Hopefully this is helpful for you guys. Honestly, that's pretty much how I do it. Something else for making them look thick is to make sure that you go right to the end of where your brow should be. So if you do the classic pencil like this, you can see that your brow should end right here. And then always just brush through. Yeah. All right, let's see if the other side will look similar. It's always hard for me to get my brows to look the same, because your brows don't look the same in the first place anyway. Okay, and then just draw slightly outside and down. I usually like to draw slightly outside on top because then when you brush up the hair, then you don't really see that. And then if you make a mistake, it'll just smudge off really, or you can use a Q-tip. Again, I'm not a makeup artist, but I've done my brows so many times over the years that I kind of know my way around them a little bit. So it's good to step back a bit more. The wind is just howling outside my apartment today. It is so windy. And then I'll actually go back in after I use some brow gel. And I'll go back in and fill anything else that needs to be filled. I like a full brow, but I like it to look bushy and not like super Instagram perfect. which is why I use this so much to brush it out. My second secret weapon is this Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Brow Gel, and this is a tinted brow gel. And you can see how teeny tiny the brush is, so it allows you to have a lot of control. And the product is so good that it like really builds up the hairs, so it like clings to the hair and really makes them look much fuller than they are. So I never start at the middle because you'll just overload product there. So I usually start about here and brush up and out. And you can see that it really makes them look full. Oops. And then I don't even take more for the other side. I like to brush them up quite straight in the middle and then go out. They're not quite even, but that's okay. We'll go in after. If you need to, go in with a Q-tip. And then I'm gonna go in with my small Anastasia Brow Wiz and just fill in anything that needs it. So I'll usually do a few more strokes right there to make them look more like hair. And then same thing over here. By the way, I don't spend this much time on my brows every single day. This is a bit excessive. But I gotta get them perfect for you guys. Or as perfect as they can be. Okay, I think that's pretty good. The 3 tips are you want to fill in the inner corner of your brows, but just make sure that you brush them through so it really looks like hairs. And then because I like a straighter brow, I like to fill it in here. You want to make sure that you extend right to the end of where your brow should end. So again, just go like this. And then my last secret weapon again is the Charlotte Tilbury Brow Wiz, and no, this is not sponsored. Excuse me, Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Brows, and no, this is not sponsored. I just really, really love this stuff. You guys will see that I use it in pretty much all my other videos. Be sure to subscribe if you want to, if you like the videos, because I am doing another giveaway. I just did one with one of my favorite jewelers, Leah Alexandra, and I've got a ton of other stuff coming up. I've got a big makeup bag packed with some of my favorite products, which is valued quite highly, I must say. So make sure you guys are subscribed, and I will let you know when the next one's coming up. I hope that was helpful, you guys, and thanks so much for watching.